gasoline at 20 degrees Celsius is pumped through a smooth 12 centimeter diameter pipe 10 kilometers long at a flow rate of 75 cubic meters per hour or 330 gallons per minute. The inlet is fed by a pump at an absolute pressure of 24 atmospheres. The exit is a standard atmospheric pressure and is 250 meters higher. Estimate the frictional head loss, HF, and for gasoline, the density is 680 kilograms per meter cube. So, anong itsura ng pipe natin? So, meron tayong pipe 12 centimeters all throughout, di ba? Pero ang pipe natin is tumaas. Naging 250 meters higher. So, pero same ang diameter. Hindi nagbago yung diameter. Ito. So, if this is our reference point, kumbaga yung flooring natin, ito yung 250 meters. And then, at the inlet, merong pressure number 1, 24 atm. And then, yung exit natin is the atmospheric pressure, the standard atmospheric pressure. The standard atmospheric pressure is 1 atmosphere. The question here is, what is the head loss? So, kapag ganito yung problem natin, ano yung pwede natin gamitin? So, we can use the Bernoulli's equation. Sige, isulat natin. Di ba yung Bernoulli's equation, summation of heads? So, una, the pressure head, P1 over specific weight. So, isang fluid lang naman yung nagpo-flow, kaya specific weight na lang. Plus B1 square over 2G plus elevation head, Z1, equals P2 over specific weight plus B2 square over 2G plus Z2. And if there is a head loss, mag-plus tayo ng head loss dito. Diba? Dahil head loss ang hinahanap natin. Next, since the fluid is flowing, diba? Meron tayong continuity equation dito. But at continuity, masasabi natin that Q1 is equal to Q2, diba? Sa continuity equation. And yung formula natin for Q is A times B. So therefore, that is A1 B1 equals A2 B2. And ano ang masasabi natin sa dalawang area? Area 1 is equal to area 2 kasi nga same ang diameter all throughout. So same diameter kasi. So therefore, speed 1 is equal to speed 2. So, dahil mag-i-equal yung speed 1 at saka speed 2, so we can cancel this velocity head sa right at saka velocity head sa left or left and right rather. Okay? So, ang gagamitin nating equation dito is P1 over specific weight plus Z number 1 equals P2 over the specific weight plus Z number 2 plus the head loss. Ulit, bakit natanggal yung B1 square over 2G tsaka yung B2 square over 2G? Kasi nga parehas yung dalawang velocity. So kapag parehas yung dalawang velocity, magka-cancel lang din sila. So bakit naman parehas yung dalawang velocity? Dahil parehas yung area. Diba? Okay, ilagay na natin yung mga given. So for our pressure number 1, that is 24 atmosphere. So dahil ang choices is in meter, i-convert natin yung atmosphere na pressure into a pressure na mayroong meters. Diba ayan yung Pascal? Diba in 1 atmosphere, that is equal to 1,325 pascals. And the unit of Pascal is Newton per square meter. Divided by the specific weight. So what is the fluid involved? Gasoline. So wag tayong padalos-dalos na gagamit ng 9.81 kilonewton or 9,810 newton per cubic meters kasi pang water lang yun. So ano ba ang formula natin for the specific weight? The specific weight is the density times the gravity. Kasi binigay naman dito yung density ng gasoline. 680 kilogram per cubic meters. Multiply natin sa gravity. 9.81 meter per square second. So plus the height. So sa ating condition number 1, ayun yung pinaka-reference point natin, di ba? Kumbaga yung pinaka-flow ring. Therefore, wala pa diyang elevation head or height. So, equal natin sa pressure number 2. So, at condition number 2, naging 1 atmosphere na lang. So, i-convert ulit natin, 101,325 Newton per square meter over 1 atmosphere. And then, same. Gasoline lang din naman yung dumadaan dyan. So, ganun pa rin yung denominator para sa specific weight. 9.81 meter per square second. So, may naka-plus dito, Z2. So, meron na tayong plus 250 dito. Kasi nga, tumaas na. Nagkaroon na tayo ng elevation head, which is 250 meters. So, plus the unknown head loss. So, paano natin ngayon sasagutan yung problem? Madali na lang, di ba? We are now going to shift solve the calculator. Sige, ayusin lang natin. Lipat ko dito. Yan. So, i-shift solve na lang natin yung calculator. We can now solve for the head loss. Sige. Yung left side natin, 24 times 101,325. Next, 680 times 9.81. Dito naman, plus 0. So, ang gawin siguro natin, lipat natin lahat sa kaliwa para maganda na lang. Para hindi na tayo mag-shift solve. So, dito, 101,325. Tapos, 680 times 9.81. Lipat din natin yung 250, magiging minus. So, natitira na sa kanan yung head loss, which is 99.35. 99.35 meters. And the answer is letter A. Number 13. Alcohol is used in manometers because it can provide longer column due to low density. Number 14. To compute the loss of head in 300 feet of horizontal 6-inch diameter asphalted cast iron pipe carrying water with a mean velocity of 6 feet per second, assuming the density of water to be 1.94 slugs per cubic feet and friction of 0.02. Parang frictional constant of 0.02. So, So the question is head loss. Formula based lang ito from the lecture, di ba? The head loss is yung letter F times the length times the velocity raised to 2 divided by the diameter and 2 times the gravity. Direct substitution ata ito. Tingnan natin. So, yung F natin is 0.02. The length is 300 feet. And then the velocity, the mean velocity given is 6 feet per second. So in terms of feet tayo and second. The diameter is 6 inches. So ito gawin nating feet. In 1 foot, there are 12 inches. And then let us use the gravitational acceleration in feet per square second, and that is 32.2 feet per square second. So ano ang ititira sa atin dito? Magka-cancel ang inch, and then ano pa? Magka-cancel yung seconds, or naka-square pala to. Kaya pala naguguluhan ako. So naka-square kasi ang velocity. So magkakaroon tayo ng 3 feet sa taas, di ba? Kasi naka-feet square ito. Ito yung magka-cancel. Sige, cancel natin to. And then dahil naka-feet square ito per second square, mawawala itong dalawa na to. May matitirang feet for our final answer. Well, 0.02 times 300 times 6 raised to 2. 6 times 2 times 32.2 divided by 12. 6.71. 6.71 feet. That is letter C. Number 15. So compute the pressure drop in 300 feet of horizontal 6-inch diameter asphalted cast iron pipe carrying water with a mean velocity of 6 feet per second, assuming density of water to be 1.94 slugs per cubic feet, and F is 0.02. So same problem with number 14, iba lang yung question, pressure drop. If we are going to solve for the pressure drop or the change in pressure, that is the F LV raised to 2 over 2D times density pa to. Or simply, kung tama yung answer ninyo sa 14, madali na lang yung na-answer. And that is rho times G times yung head loss. Kasi di ba originally the head loss is ito, FLV square over V 2G. So ito din yun, FLV square over 2V. So, kung gusto natin magkaroon ng G dito, meron G dito sa numerator. So ito na lang gamitin natin, rho G times the head loss na nakakompute natin. So therefore, the change pressure will be, ano ulit ang involved? Water. So water ang involved dito. The rho G is, sige, para mas mabilis, ang rho G kasi is the specific weight of water. And the specific weight of water in English units is 62.4 pound force per cubic feet. And what is the answer natin? Kanina, 6.71. So times 6.71 feet. So pound per square feet yung answer natin dito. Times 62.4. 418.58. 418.58. Okay? Pound force per square feet. So that is letter C. Sige, palabasin pa natin yung letter C using the formula. Sige, kung ayaw natin, binigay kasi yung density ng water, di ba? The density of the water, 1.94 slugs per cubic feet. Sige, 1.94 slugs per cubic feet, that is the density, times the gravity, 32.2 feet per square second, multiply natin sa 6.71 feet. So, ano ang mangyayari dito? Slugs, feet per square second, that will become pound force na din, di ba? Per square feet na yung answer natin. 1.94 times 32.2 times 6.71. 419.16. Yeah. Number 16. The difference between the high pressure in front stagnation region and the low pressure in the rear separated region causes a large drag contribution called pressure drag, letter B. Next, number 17. What is referred to as friction within a fluid that prevents the fluid from flowing freely? Kung titingnan ninyo yung fluidity, this is the ability of the substance to flow. Next, yung adhesion naman is the connection between two materials, yung pagkakadikit. And then dito naman, viscosity is a property of a fluid that determines its flow behavior. So baka si viscosity ang answer natin. The higher the viscosity, the less easily the fluid can flow. So pinag-uusapan natin sa question natin yung characteristic ng pag-flow ng fluid, di ba? And sinabi dito sa viscosity na mas mataas na viscosity, mas mahirap mag-flow. So our answer is letter C. Viscosity yan. Number 18. If the Reynolds number is less than 4,000, what is the classification of the fluid flow? So meron tayong tatlo dito sa classification para gamit ang Reynolds number. Kapag ang Reynolds number daw is greater than 4,000, the answer is turbulent. Kapag naman yung Reynolds number ay nasa gitna ni 2,300 hanggang sa 4,000, transitional or yung critical flow. Critical din ito. And then kapag naman ang Reynolds number ay mas mababa sa 2,300, the flow is laminar. Pero mapapansin niyo yung question, the Reynolds number is less than 4,000. Di ba kapag ang Reynolds number is less than 4,000, you can answer this one. Yung dalawa, pwede natin i-answer yung critical flow o kaya yung laminar flow. So medyo nakakalito yung question, di ba? Kasi less than 4,000, wala naman ganun. Kapag less than 4,000 kasi, dalawa yung magiging answer. Pumapasok sa answer si critical sa si laminar. The question is troubleshoot. So yung less than 4,000, is actually more than 4,000. Tsaka kayo din naman, diba, kung kabisado ninyo itong tatlong na to, yung tatlong flow na to, malilito din kayo. Kasi nga, ang nakabisado natin, more than 4,000 yung meron. So the answer is turbulent. So, troubleshoot yan, ha? Troubleshoot tayo. Number 19. The resultant upward pressure of a fluid on a floating body is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the body. And that is the buoyant force, di ba? This definition is according to, siguro malilito tayo sa dalawa between the Archimedes principle tsaka sa buoyancy. Kasi parehas pinag-uusapan dyan yung buoyant force. Pero ang Archimedes principle kasi, it states that a body immersed in a fluid experiences an upthrust equal to the weight of the fluid displaced. So parang ayun yung nasa sentence number 19, di ba? And ang buoyancy naman is the tendency of an object to float in a fluid. Siyempre, masusundan natin kung sino talaga yung nagbigay ng meaning na yung upward force or pressure na naranasan ng isang floating body is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced. Ayan ay sinasabi ni Archimedes. Letter A. Number 20. For lifting bodies, the angle between the free stream and the chord line is called, ito na lang ha, the angle between the chord line and the flight direction is called the angle of attack. Letter A. Next, number 21. Free surface of a liquid tends to contract the smallest possible area due to the force of surface tension. So, di ba pag may nakita kayong pumatak na tubig sa isang surface o kaya sa water, di ba parang ano siya, yung parang nahihiya siyang kumalat. So, ayun yung tinatawag na smallest possible area because of the surface tension. Kailangan mo pang galawin yung tubig para kumalat. Number 22. Viscosity for a fluid is defined as the constant of proportionality between shear stress and what another variable. So this is the shear stress. Ito, sabi dito, viscosity is the ratio of the shearing stress, so stress yan, and the velocity gradient. So from the word velocity, the answer is letter C, spatial derivative of velocity. And ang ibig sabihin kasi ng gradient is parang change, di ba? Change in velocity with respect to the distance. Number 23. A horizontal pipe with a diameter of 0.15 meters has a constriction with diameter of 0.10 meters. So kerosene flows at a rate of 0.12 cubic meters per second. What is the velocity at 0.15 meters pipe? So madali lang tong question na to kasi given naman na yung diameter ng pipe natin and then also given din ang flow rate. So we can use the formula for the flow rate, which is equal to the area times the velocity. And if we are going to solve for the velocity, that is equal to the flow rate over the given area. So ang flow rate natin is 0.12 cubic meters per second, and the area is ang area natin ay masosolve natin using pi d squared over 4 kasi there is a given diameter. So the area is pi over 4 d raised to 2 or diameter raised to 2, and that is meters squared. Ang matitirang unit dito is meter per second na. So 0.12 divided by pi over 4 times 0.15 raised to 2. So, mali ito kasi nasa labas. Dapat buong nasa loob. Mali ba yung nalagay ko? So, ulitin ko na lang ha. 0.12 divided by pi over 4 times 0.15 raised to 2. Okay nga. 6.79. Okay. That is letter A. Number 24. A cylindrical shape which is long compared with its height is formed by a source sink pair aligned parallel to a uniform stream, that is the Rankine oval. Next, number 25. Summation of all heads. Nabanggit na natin ito, summation of all heads, ginamit na din natin yan. The pressure head, the velocity head, and the elevation head, that is the Bernoulli's principle.